Welcome back to another episode of BC Life. On today's episode, we actually went to one of our local banks to pick up coins. We got all these custom roll wrapped pennies. Now, we already opened a few rolls. These things are just loaded with wheat pennies. I know I pulled a 1916. I'm not even looking at the dates now. I'm just going through these and pulling the wheats. But I just want to do a opening right here. I'm going to dump these into my hands. Just to kind of show you what's in these. This is just crazy. Someone brought all these coins in when they were cleaning out their house, and it's just all this old copper. You can see none of that stuff's new. We'll do this roll here live. My dad's holding the camera. I don't see anything newer than 60s. Here's a 55. Another Wheatie. But this is just crazy here. That whole bag's got pennies in it. We'll have to do a wrap up on this end. This is pretty cool. These things are just loaded with wheat pennies. Dad and I, we ended up going to the banks to get coin. Well, when we were at the banks, as you've seen earlier in the video, we got a bag that was filled with all copper pennies. Every one of those rolls was 1970 and older. So, right here's a wrap-up of what all was in those rolls. We got a 1960D with a hole in it. A 1960 with one of the counter stamps. We got a few 59s. I wasn't really keeping these, but there were some in the bag, so I guess my dad was keeping them. We got a stack of 58s, a stack of 57s, a stack of 56, got 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, and some of these are in really nice condition. I didn't really put the best on top or anything, but like how that 51 is there. There are a lot that are just really nice. I'm gonna have to be checking some of these against the ones in my book then. 1950, 49, 48, 47, and you can pretty well see these on the camera, so I'm not even gonna bother reading out the date unless it's a harder to read date. These are steel cents down here. They're 1943s. We got 3 of those. The other 1919 has some kind of mint mark on it then. I think it's a D. (1916, 1913, and 1910). The dates are pretty hard to see. Okay, that was the pennies. We ended up going and getting bank rolls of nickels then. The bank boxes. Well, in the bank boxes, this is what we got. That 87 there is just really nice. We're going to be checking that against the one in the book. It's got the full steps. We got a hold nickel. And these are all older, and again, you can see the dates. We ended up pulling a total of 3 war nickels. The 45 I pulled, and the 44 and 43 my dad pulled. If you don't know war nickels, they are, I believe it's 35% silver. They had to make them out of silver in order to conserve nickel and everything for the war effort during World War II. Nickel and copper were very, very important materials. Thus, the reason for the steel pennies then too. They wanted to conserve the copper and everything for shell casings and that. Now the one buffalo nickel is dateless, and it doesn't have the raised mound on the back, so it's not going to be a 1913. It's not one of the type ones. Then we get the 1906 V nickel. I always love seeing these. I think it's got some kind of glue or something on the back here, but still a really awesome find. Okay, now we're going to move on to the quarters. Unfortunately, we didn't get any old quarters, but we did get some goodies. As you all may know, the 2009s are lower mintage, and these look like they may have came out of a special mint set or something because of how nice they look. These are all Philadelphia mint right here. And then we got this really cool toned Wisconsin. I just wanted to keep that because it's got a cool tone to it. Okay, now here's our Canadian pennies. And that 68 there, I'm actually going to be checking that against the one in our book. I think that might actually beat the one that's in our book. It's kind of hard to get those real nice looking earlier dated Canadians. Now we got some other various items over here. We got a coin from the Bahamas. We got this 54 Belgian. This guy was actually in with all those older Lincoln the older Lincoln cents there. I just thought that's kind of cool. It's actually smaller than a penny. And then when we were dumping back coins at the bank earlier, this was in the debris cup. It's a 5-pence coin. Today's date is August 17th, 2019. Me and my dad, we went to a park. Well, we went metal detecting. One of the things we wanted to do was we wanted to compete to see who could find the oldest coin. We actually bought silver. Basically, whoever found the oldest coin actually gets to choose what they get. We bought a silver bar and a Walking Liberty $50 and a Morgan dollar. The winner of today's contest actually gets to pick which one of these they get though. Well, I dug a 65 penny, a 75 penny, a 70 something or other penny, an 82 penny, and an 84 penny. For dimes, I got 1990, 1996, 2000, and I got a 2015 nickel. I got a 1970 quarter. I got a shotgun head stamp. I got a whatever pin. And I got the back of an old button, I believe it is. I might be wrong on that. It might be an old snap. Found a pen. And I found the VIN number tag for or the serial number tag off of an old Eclipse lawnmower or snowblower. So, I thought that's kind of neat. Don't find those every day. So, now my dad, he ended up beating me. He got a 1952 wheat penny. As soon as I looked in my bag, I knew he had me beat. He got a 74 penny, a 76, and 2 worn up or eaten up zinc pennies. I can't get a date on them. He has a 76 dime, an 89 dime, 2005 dime, and a 2014 dime. For quarters, he got a 2001 New York quarter. It's Philadelphia. And he also got a shotgun head stamp. So that was today's finds, and he'll get to choose which one of these little stacks is his then. I have my dad right here. Well, he didn't even realize he won. He didn't even think he had a wheat penny in there. But that's clearly a 1952. He said he was just kind of digging just to dig. But he's actually going to get to choose which item he gets.
I'll take the Morgan.
There you have it. He loves his large dollars, so. Silver, though. I'm happy to have it.